Think you know Iran? Nuclear deals, oil fields, ancient ruins. That's what they want you to see. But Iran is not just a country on a map. It is a graveyard of civilizations. Temples rose on the ruins of older temples. Cities grew on the bones of forgotten ones. Every road you walk today was carved by feet that lived 3,000 years ago. Dig anywhere in this land, and something ancient will stare back at you. The past here is not behind museum glass. It breathes through the walls. It waits beneath your feet. Hiding within all of that are 7 secrets so dark that even science has no answer. 7 secrets that were never meant to be found. This is the Iran the world was never shown. Secret number 1. Towers of Silence, Yazd, Iran. Banned just 50 years ago. For 3,000 years, Zoroastrians did not bury their dead. They fed them to vultures. Where you see empty ruins today, 3,000 years ago, this was Persia's most sacred site. Zoroastrians believed the dead body was contaminated by a demon the moment the soul left. Burial would poison the sacred earth. Cremation would defile the sacred fire. Herodotus witnessed this in 450 BC and called it disturbing beyond all description. Bodies were arranged in 3 rings, men outside, women middle, children at the center. Within hours, vultures stripped the bones clean. The sun bleached the skeleton in days. Nobody mentions this. Zoroastrians saw it as charity, the final gift a soul could give. By the 1960s, cities had swallowed the towers. The sacred had become surrounded by concrete. Iran banned the Towers of Silence in 1974. Zoroastrians kept using them secretly for years. Iran hid that secret for 50 years. But the next one, buried for 5,000. Secret number 2, the Golden Eye, Shahr-e, Iran, found inside a skull, 3,000 years before Christ. This was one of the largest cities on Earth. Shahr-e held 50,000 people in 3000 BC, larger than any European city. In 2006, inside a graveyard of 40,000 graves, they found her. She was 6 feet tall, enormous for her era. Her eye was made of gold. The eye had 43 engraved lines, matching the blood vessel pattern of a real eye. After 5,000 years, the eye was still inside her skull. She wore it in life. Who made this eye? Why did this woman need one? Nobody, to this day, knows. The burnt city burned 3 times and rebuilt each time. Then, it simply vanished. 50,000 people vanished. But Secret 3 will show. Some vanished differently. Secret number 3. The Hasanlu lovers, Tepe Hasanlu, northwest Iran. Northwestern Iran, 800 BC. A city is burning, and 2 people are about to be frozen in time. In 1972, archaeologists found 2 skeletons, locked in an embrace inside a burning room. They had been there for 2,800 years, holding each other. DNA testing revealed something nobody expected. Both skeletons were likely male. There were no fatal wounds, no weapons. They did not die fighting. They simply held on. You are probably wondering, who attacked this city? The answer was never found. Historians call this the forever embrace. 2 lives ended together, preserved together. The Hasanlu gold bowl was found nearby, one of the greatest Bronze Age artifacts ever. But the bowl was never the mystery. The lovers, they are the mystery nobody solved. 2 people held each other as their world ended. Their killer, unknown to this day. Some secrets are about how people died. The next one, about how they were preserved. Secret number 4. The salt mummies, Cherabad Mine, Zanjan, Iran. In 1993, miners in Zanjan hit something with their pickaxe. It had a beard and gold earrings. The Salt Man of Iran, perfectly preserved for 1700 years inside a salt mine. Salt pulled every drop of moisture from his body, freezing him exactly as he died. His hair was still there, his skin, his clothes, his iron knife still in his hand. 3D skull imaging revealed fractures. He was struck on the head before death. He was not alone. 6 salt men were eventually found inside the same mine. Each one was found centuries apart. The mine kept delivering its ancient dead. You are probably asking, what was a man of rank doing deep inside a salt mine? Historians call this the salt paradox. The very thing that killed him preserved him forever. After 1700 years, his face still looks like a man who was surprised. Some secrets preserve the dead. The next one, carved by something we cannot identify. Secret number 5, Rigi-Gen Desert, Isfahan and Semnan provinces, Iran. 3,800 square kilometers. No vegetation, no life, no explanation. For generations, locals called it the Iranian Bermuda Triangle, and they meant it literally. Travelers who entered Rigi-Gen were never seen again. Not some, all of them. Strange sounds echoed across the desert at night, described as screaming by survivors. Temperature dropped suddenly without warning, even in the middle of the Iranian summer. Scientists found deadly salt marshes invisible from above that swallowed people whole. But the sounds, the temperature drops? Science has no complete answer to this day. Rigi-Gen remains one of the least explored places on Earth, and locals prefer it that way. Some places were not meant to be understood. Rigi-Gen may be one of them. Some secrets were carved by unknown hands. The next, hidden by an entire civilization. Secret number 6, the Mantis-Man petroglyph, Shahr-e, central Iran. In central Iran, on a rock face, no one visits. Something carved a figure with 6 limbs, half human, half insect, 14 centimeters, 40,000 years old. No explanation. The figure has a triangular head, grasping arms, and 6 limbs, exactly like a praying mantis. Scientists cannot date it properly. Iran's sanctions block radiocarbon dating equipment. Who carved this? And why does it look like something no human should have imagined alone? Archaeologists call it the oldest known depiction of a human-insect hybrid on Earth. Similar figures appear in ancient cave art worldwide, but none as precise as this one. You are probably wondering, was this a god? A demon? A memory of something seen? Historians call this the Shahr-e anomaly, a carving that belongs to no known tradition. The rock it was carved on sits alone in the desert. Nobody knows who placed it there. Some secrets were carved by unknown hands. The next, hidden by an entire civilization. Secret number 7, the Shahr-e civilization, Kerman province, Iran. In 2001, a flood washed away desert soil and revealed a civilization nobody knew existed. Shahr-e was 5,000 years old, older than the pyramids, and completely unknown until 2001. They had their own writing system, possibly older than Sumerian cuneiform. Nobody can read it. Thousands of artifacts appeared, carved chlorite vessels unlike anything found anywhere else. Their art showed creatures, myths, and gods from a religion nobody has ever identified. You are wondering, how does an entire civilization disappear without a single written record? Historians call this the Shahr-e paradox, the civilization that wrote but left no readable words. Their city covered 4 square kilometers. Their graveyard, larger than the city itself. After 20 years of excavation, their language, their gods, their end, all still unknown. 7 secrets, 7 locations, all verified, all unsolved, all buried in one country. Think you know Iran? Nuclear deals, oil fields, ancient ruins. You are right and wrong. The past here does not wait behind museum glass. It waits beneath your feet. Subscribe and tell us, which secret disturbed you most? We'll see you in the past.